Destiny Rise of Iron tips for Sparrow Racing. Anyway, Sparrow Racing is finally back in the new Dawning event, and I gotta say, I haven't played the year 2, how do you call it, Sparrow Racing League, SRL, if you will. So, this is my first time, and I'd say I got pretty good, and first place. The funny thing is, first video game I ever played, boom, racing game. And I'd say got my finger around this one pretty easily. It's if you're new to it, it's a solemn like race, but then also it's a circuit. If you know what I mean, it's a circuit, it's a track, and you go around it multiple times, aka laps. You know what I mean. And then you have to pass through these little goal things, which give you a little bit of a speed boost. That's how you get in front of people. But there's a few things that are still here with sparrows. Like, you can still dodge side to side if you have your yellowing, or iron yellowing if you pre-ordered Destiny Rise of Iron, or one of the fancier sparrows. But if you go in with like a common sparrow or something, you're done for. But if you go in there with the legendary, probably even upgraded from being a rare from good old Zur, basically, then you probably have a pretty good chance. But then also you can always, do tricks and other things in Sparrow Racing. And I'd say kind of comes down to the track you're on. If you know the track, you don't do what I just did there, aka crash, which is one of the huge misadvantages you can have in Sparrow Racing. But good thing is, for sure, they can learn this thing pretty fast, because there's like 3 laps within a race. And I'd say that I'm not sure what is with like what rarity is this bird like matters. I don't think so on that. And even if you fly above the solemn gates, you still get your good old speed boost. And one thing, now, boost dodging into somebody else can be a very good tactic, but I say use it more to correct your turns when you're going around sharp corners. Then also when you're going around sharp corners, because that's usually where you lose most of your speed, because you're like full throttle and you keep that throttle, and you just kind of accidentally hit the outside of the wall, crash a little bit, and miss the gate, which is the inside of that curve. So what you do is let off the gas a bit, and then you can actually hit the gate, get a lot more boost, a lot more speed, and just hammer on the gas. And like I said, like what I just did there, I let off the gas just to correct my turn, because there's more on getting on Sparrow Racing than just going fast. And I'd say it's the controls on here are kind of a bit hard, just because I'm used to only moving one stick around, like in Need for Speed, to like just steer your car, while here I also have to control the camera. And I'd say it's kind of like a tank. Not like you move your joysticks to actually go forward, but like you move both of them so you can like kind of turn sharper. But if you just wanted to, kind of strafe, you just move the regular joystick. And I'd say that you get quite a lot of loot from this. Like the second race I actually attended, this is my first one that I recorded here. I actually saw somebody get a Matador 64 with full auto in crowd control. Now that's a pure god roll right there. Then also, the first time you ever do Sparrow Racing, probably per week, I'm not sure, weekly reset, I should say, you get a, how to call it, Treasure of the Dawning, or Gift of the Dawning, whatever. It's basically same thing as the Festival of the Lost, but hopefully you can get more of those for free than only, how do you call it, microtransactions. And I'd say that even if I'm like sort of last place here, I actually still ended up on the top, on first place, on the top of the leaderboard, just because at the very ending everybody hashtag crashed. And I'd say that when it comes to Sparrow Racing, be mindful of your corners, don't hit any obstacles by accident. If you're wondering if you hit a random AI bot on the road like an enemy, well, it doesn't really matter. It does not lose your speed. In fact, that's one of the things you gotta do in for the how do you call it, the record book for the how do you call it, for the dawning. But anyway, smack that like button, hit the sub, drop the comment, and I'll see you guys later for another video on my channel. I'm out of here.